Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to do my labor delivery story for Braylen. He is 3 months and 2 weeks, I think. So I didn't really update on like my whole pregnancy basically. I did have gestational diabetes with him. Like I had to be on a diet per se, or any medication. So, no, it's okay. You want to sit up? So on July, on July, actually it was July 10th actually, I went in to see the OBGYN, and they did a cervical check and I was still at a 1, and she said I could easily start going anytime from then, and that was at my 38-week appointment. July 17th, we went to my mother-in-law's for dinner, and we took over some of our laundry, and I was helping her with it, so I was walking up and down the stairs. They had a rocking chair, so I was rocking and, you know, trying to induce labor. Well, I wasn't feeling any contractions really. It was like dull ones, like I could feel them, but they could have just been him not moving or him stretching or something. So we came home. Julian was sleeping, and so he was sitting in his little chair, and I was sitting on the bed, and we were watching the Boston Red Sox game. And all of a sudden I was like, I think I gotta pee, and I trickled a little bit, and then I hurried up off the bed, and literally my water broke. Gushing, 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 gushing. And I'm like, babe, my water just broke. Like, I didn't feel that with Julian at all, so I did not know what to expect. My water didn't really break. It broke when I was in labor with Julian, but I didn't feel it because I was having contractions, and it was just very painful. So my husband like ran upstairs to my mom, tell my mom, because my mom had to take us because he had been drinking beer and no drinking and driving. So we got dressed, and I had to change my outfit twice because I was still leaking like pretty bad. So my mom got me a pad so it didn't get too bad. So once we got to the hospital, they took us into triage, and from triage, they checked me, and I was still at a 1. Crazy enough, my water broke and I was still at a 1. So they did the swab test just to make sure that it was my water that broke and I just didn't pee myself or something. So that took like another 30 minutes, and we ended up getting to the hospital at like 12. So midnight. So it was July 18th at 12. And so that took another half hour. So I texted my mother-in-law and said, you know, just so she knew. And then so we were waiting for that, and then they came back and said, yeah, your water broke. We're going to get you admitted into a room. Oh, okay. So the doctor on call, he just wanted to see how it was progressing. If nothing happened in the morning, they were going to start Pitocin. I barely got any sleep, maybe an hour, because the contractions were so like on and off. So I had breakfast, not a lot, just because people that have Pitocin tend to puke. Well, I had French toast. I did not put any syrup on it at all, just butter. So they started the Pitocin and the IV, and so that was around 10 o'clock. So around noon, 1 o'clock, it started getting pretty bad. They started to be every 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I need to try to, because at this point I didn't really want to get the epidural, to be honest, just because it didn't work last time at all. So I'm like, why even try if it's not gonna work? So they checked me. I was at a 5.5, and I'm like, The labor is not even that bad. As soon as I said that, labor got really bad. They started being every 2 minutes, and the lady's like, do you want the epidural? Like, you need to get it now if you want it. And I'm like, yeah, I want the epidural. So not even like 15 minutes later, the anesthesiologist came in to give me the epidural, and he got it. I felt so good afterwards. Like, I just felt myself. I just laid there, and the doctor, who I seen the week before, which was crazy that the MD was the OBGYN that I seen the week before, she was actually on call. She's like, I can't believe you're here. So she checked me. I was at a 10. I was like, are you kidding me? They just checked me and I was at like a 5.5. She's like, that epidural just moved it on up. So that was around like 3:30. She's like, do you want to start pushing? We can try, and that way you know what to do. And I'm like, sure. So we started pushing for like 5 minutes, and then she's like, well, why don't we wait another hour and then come back and see where you are. So my mom's like, push down, it'll help move the baby along. So we did that for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm like, I feel like I have to push, like, I just feel it. So the nurse came in and she's like, you need to hold on, I see the baby. So the nurse came in, she put on her gloves, everything, and then she said start pushing, and 12 minutes later, I had this little boy. He was 7 pounds, 4.4 ounces, 21.5 inches long, and he was born at 5:36 in the afternoon. So on July 18th, by the way. So everything has been pretty good. He's just like his brother. He's very colicky, but he smiles like crazy. He only likes Similac sensitive formula. We tried breastfeeding, and I wasn't producing enough, so he wasn't gaining weight. So the doctors told me it probably is best that I formula feed him, which at first it was very hard for me, to be honest, because I really wanted to breastfeed, but the health of my baby is the most important thing to me. So I tried so hard, and I got a hang of it for a while, and then I just wasn't producing enough milk for him. So that's that. He sleeps through the whole night, and he has since he was like a month and a half old. So I'm so happy about that. And the boys get along really good. Julian, I just don't think he knows his strength. So sometimes he's mean, but yeah. So here's little Bray. By the way, his name is Braylen Joseph Binker. So Joseph's after my dad. So he loves to smile, and he loves to sit up, as you can see. So yeah, I just wanted to do a labor and delivery story. I'm in my little sister's room because she has this like window right here. So I guess I will see you guys in my next video. And if you wonder, I'm recording a vlog. This video I'm gonna edit tonight. So I have to edit both this video and the vlog. So if you see this shirt twice, it's because I recorded this video. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.